Hey guys, BlueCommander here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I made a one command, well it's technically a 3 command because it couldn't fit into one command, but it's the same format, you know what I mean. And it also works in a data pack. This is a Magma cube. So for some of my long-term fans you'll know that I made a morphing one command, which literally you could morph into I think like 10 mobs. But trust me, this one's in detail, you know, I've got a lot of effort in this one, it's got 5 new abilities, so make sure you stick around and watch this video because it'll be really cool. So I'm going to put the installation at the end because I don't think anyone finds that interesting unless you want to try it out in your own world. So yeah, let's just get into the features. So first of all, when you get it, you will get a little like wiki book, it literally explains everything. But I'm just going to do it in video format because I think it's a lot nicer that way. But yeah, just if you just decide to have this in a survival world, you can have it in a book format to read. But anyway, let's begin. So first of all of the new recipes with this, you need to use this brand new multi-block structure. This is called the Magma Crusher. So let's quickly craft one here. What you have to do is, you don't need these diamond blocks, but you need to place a piston facing down, and then a glass block with one block between it. And then on each side you want to place a, what are these called? These are called red nether bricks. I don't even know. I kind of lost track of all these new blocks. And then on the corners you want to place a nether brick slab, like that. And now you built it. And I recommend having a little block up here with a button so you can easily activate the piston. But you don't need to have it, it's diamond blocks obviously. So that's how you make it. Let's go through some of the recipes. Oh, jeez. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Can you go? Okay, cool. So the first recipe is called Magma Essence. What you're going to do is place an entire stack of magma cream. So it's quite expensive, but then how you craft this, you just drop it onto the glass, and then you press this button, and it crushes it. And as you can see, I've got a little thing here. I can just right click to collect this, and I've got some Magma Essence. I'm just giving myself a stack of that. And then let's go through some of the recipes you can make with this Magma Essence. So first of all, we can make magma armor. So not only this is cool and it's got a new custom enchantment, that you also need it to morph into the magma cube. So yeah, this craft has unlimited use. It doesn't, you know, break down or anything like that. So once you've made it, you're set for life basically. And there we go. Here's our new armor. So as you can see, it's got protection 2, fire protection 3, and fire thorns 5. So let me show you what this brand new enchantment fire thorns 5 does. Basically, you know thorns where you take damage when you get hit? No, the person who hits you takes damage. It's kind of like that, but instead it's fire damage. So whoever hits you is going to start burning. So if I just place a little zombie here, and I get him to hit me, as you can see, he's now alight. So it just sets alight the floor. Oh, he hit me. But as you can see, it's pretty helpful. And it also, you know, I'm not really taking any damage. Protection 2 is strong. Hopefully he burns to death at some point. No hurry. How magnificent. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Here we've... oh, wrong chest. Here we've got the Magma Potion. So the Magma Potion is the final thing you need to turn into the Magma cube. So we just craft this. There we go. So without further ado, let's just drink this. You need to wear all the armor. So if I'm not wearing the armor and I drink it, it's just going to give it back to me. It's going to say you need to craft and wear a full set of magma armor. So no trying to cheat the system. So when you craft this and you wear it and now you drink it, as you can see, I've just transformed. So it lasts for 5 minutes. It ends when the potion effects end. So you can drink another one to top it up, or you can drink milk to get rid of it early. Don't know why anyone would want to get rid of it early, but there we go, you can. So first of all, a couple of passive effects you have before I go into the main abilities. You get all of these, so you get jump boost, you get invisibility, resistance, fire resistance. As you can see, the magma armor has disappeared, but when you lose the effects and when your morph runs out, you get them back. And you still have fire thorns while morphed, so you don't have to worry about that as well. The fire thorns enchantment still carries across. And as for the actual abilities, as you can see, it says down here, change your selected slot to 1, 2 or 3 to change ability. So each slot has a different ability. So 1 is called Camouflage, 2 is called Age, and then 3 is the Age ability. So each age has a special ability in its own. So I'm just going to go through one at a time. First of all, we have Camouflage. So if I just sneak, like it says to do, it's going to say activating camo, and as you can see I'm now slime. So you know, you can kind of blend in. You no longer do any of the magma blocks on the floor while you jump as you do with the normal one. Your particle effects change and you can kind of blend in more so people suspect you less. Also it's quite fun to, you know, turn between them. You can also do it again to go back to your normal form. So you know, you can be a bit of a magician. But anyway, let's go to the next ability. So the next ability is called age. So I can become 3 ages. There's one called a cub, there's one called adult, which is what I am right now as by default, and also you can become an elder. So you just sneak and you'll age up or age down. So once you come to elder, you can go back to cub by sneaking, and then if you sneak again as a cub, you'll go back to your default as an adult. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to go through cub first. So cub's special ability, as you can see if I go to the 3rd slot, is called the Cub's Crawl. So all I need to do is walk into a 1x1 gap to crawl through it. So as you can see here, this massive structure here, there is a method to my magma. You can actually go through it. So if I go to F5, it all works back at F5. Oh, it's that light. I'm setting things alight, oh no. But as you can see, I can crawl through this. It's a bit hard to see. Maybe it's better if I... Oh no, I've done it again. But as you see, now I've made it out. So that's really cool. I'm kind of burning because I've set myself alight with them. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Anyway, so if I quickly morph into... Actually, I'll quickly get a top up first from this chest. So as you can see, if I drink it while I'm already morphed, it's going to say your powers have been replenished, 5 more minutes. So we're back at 5-minute mark. But anyway, if I change to an adult, I'll show you the adult special ability. So now if I go to the 3rd slot, it says Adult's Ground Slam. Sneak to slam into the ground. This is probably one of my favourite ones. So if I just sneak, I'm going to go flying into the air. And when I land, I'm going to do a massive explosion. As you can see. Oh no, you've seen my hidden command blocks. That's just from a little showcase world I was doing. But I decided to scrap that. Let's just do it again in a couple more places. Let's ruin this place even more, as apparently I've just can't control my world without destroying it. You can make a little hole you can dig down, so if we want to find some ores we can dig down. It does drop the blocks, but I turned all of my tile drops off. But as you can see, you can get really high, so you can have a little like a height advantage. You can have a look around, scout enemies near coming, and yeah, it's pretty fun to play around with. So finally, the last ability before I quickly show you a little example of how you could play around with this is the Elder's ability. So if I become an Elder, he's very big. It's quite hard to see what's going on, but okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to press that command block? I didn't really think this one through. Okay, well I'll turn to a cub so I can press it. Ooh, there you go, I've got some cows. So if I quickly age back into a Elder. As you can see, if I turn into the Elder's thing, it's called the Elder's Split. So if I just do this, I'm going to turn to 3 smaller cubes. So all these cubes deal damage. If I walk into these cows, as you can see, I'm just completely decimating them. They've got absolutely no hope. And all of these abilities also work with camouflage, so I can turn into some innocent little slimes. But they're still going to deal damage. And yeah, it's a really overpowered move, but he is the Elder after all, the strongest of them all. And yeah, I'm dealing so much damage right now. It's actually unfair. So that's also quite fun. So, as you can see, we're in a bank right now. This is my little example I set up. Just bank room. So, if I just turn into a cub. Oh no, that's camouflage. If I turn to a cub. Let's check this chest out. So we've got tons of gold, some more magma potions to top up if we need to. We've got a minute left, but I'll just drink one anyway. So yeah, as you can see, it is quite hard to sometimes like hit things and move around the hitboxes, but you can just use their power-ups and it's still like really fun, so I think it's still fun. So I'll just stay as a magma cube for now, I guess. I don't know. I'm in a slime. Anyway, let's crawl through here. So as you can see, a bit of a better example when I'm not burning myself down in hay bales. So you can have a little panoramic shot. So let's go down here. It also works in F5 better, this one. And we're in our little room here. So what could we do next? Let's try ground slam it. So if we go back to a cub, we'll crawl through this room again. And there we go. So let's do it. Oh no, I set myself alight again. Anyway, should we go left or right? Let's go this way. And we got the wrong one. What a coincidence. I definitely didn't know that at all. And there we go, we got the right one. Let's show you how to install it now. So everyone, you have a few options when you're downloading this. You can either use the one command, which means you don't have to download anything. All you've got to do is paste in some commands. Or alternatively, you can use the data pack. You also have a choice whether you want to use 1.13 or 14. As you can see, I'm using the 1.14 thing. And first of all, I'm going to show you how to download the data pack. So I'm just going to click the 1.14 data pack button like this. Then we're going to just press OK to download it. This is the same process for the 1.13 data pack too. And then we're going to want to open our downloads folder where it downloaded to. And then we're just going to click single player. Then we're going to choose the world we want the one command / data pack to be added to. I'm going to want to add it to this Magma cube world. And then I press edit. And then when I pressed edit, you're going to press the open worlds folder. Once you've pressed this, the folder should appear and you should see a data packs folder. In the data packs folder, you just want to drag your new download into there, and then you want to open the world. Once our world's loaded, we just want to type /reload, and then all the messages will appear saying it's installed. You'll also see we've got this like little wiki book I was talking about earlier, which basically just has all the information, so you don't have to keep watching this video on repeat or anything like that. Alternatively, if you want to get the one command into the data pack, all you've got to do is first of all give yourself a command block by typing /give @p_comm and then press tab like I've just done. Then you want to place down the command block into your world like this, and then you want to go back onto my website. So I'm going to use 1.14 again, so I'm going to click part 1 of one command like this. Then I want to press Ctrl A and Ctrl C to copy everything in there, and then Ctrl V while I'm back in game to paste in the command block. Once I've activated that, you will get all the messages saying it's installed, but in reality I've got a bit more. You've got to do part 2 and part 3 as well. So just reopen, press part 2, go Ctrl A, Ctrl C again, Ctrl V, just literally the exact same process, and then finally with the last command just do the same thing again. For this, you need to get the wiki book slightly differently. All you've got to do is press the get book sign, or you can also destroy the machine by clicking the destroy sign. So everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to watch this, and give it a like if you enjoyed. But apart from that, I'll see you all next time. Bye.